Hi there guys, in this video then I'm going to be sharing some life-saving hacks that you can use from your smartphone. So please watch this video all the way through to the end so you don't miss out on anything important, and please share with lots of other friends and family members as well. So here we go. First hack. What if you need to call 999 but you've got a hearing impairment? Maybe you're deaf. Well, it's quite easy. What you need to do is register your phone simply by texting 999 and the word register. That will register your mobile phone to the text service. So if you need the ambulance, the police, the fire brigade, all you need to do is be able to type 999, as in you're texting them, and then state what your emergency is, what services you need, where you are, and what's happened, and help will be on the way quickly. Okay, so the second hack would be if you're in immediate danger and you can't possibly make a sound, you can't speak, but you can still call 999. Now ideally you do want to try and speak to the operator, and you might even tap the phone or you might even whisper. If you still can't do that, if you're unable to answer any of the questions, then type 55 into the phone. Because normally if you don't speak or you don't answer the questions, they will just think that's a silent call. But if you press 55 into the call, they will know someone's at the end of the line and your call will be transferred to the police. So pressing 55 only works on mobiles, and it doesn't allow the police to track your location. But of course, if you alert them to the fact that you're in need of help, they can listen into the conversation and they can put a trace on that phone call as well. If, though, the only thing you can say is your address, please do say your address. So that's silent 55. Next one, third hack, is to set up your medical ID on your smartphone. Now, all smartphones have this function. Please make sure you set it up on your phone. The medical ID can be seen on your lock screen. So if the worst thing ever did happen and you can't speak, you can't get help, then someone can actually look at your phone without actually gaining access to it and look at your medical information. Now, I do think the wording is incorrect. I don't think it should be called medical ID. I do think it should be called emergency ID or emergency information, because most people, when they're setting up a new phone, you ignore when it says medical ID, thinking, I've got no medical issues, and you don't write anything in there. So it is a text field, so you can write whatever you would like. Now, some people might just put, allergic to aspirin, you're anaphylactic. But in my case, I've written down important things I'd want you to know if I suddenly collapsed. Now, I've got an iPhone, so I'm going to show you how I did it on the iPhone, but you can just Google how to set it up on your phone, and I'll leave some links below for you in the description so you will be able to access the right information for your type of phone. So on an iPhone, all you need to do is find the Health app. And the Health app is normally a little white icon with a red heart. When you get access to that, you can either hit the top icon where it has initials or a little emoji of your face, or it might just say Update Medical ID. When you've got into either of those screens, there'll be a choice to edit. Now, all of these are text fields, so medical conditions, you can write down anything there. You can write down you're asthmatic, you've got heart problems, or in the case of my phone, what I've written down is I've got a cat and dog that's home alone. If I can't get home tonight, please call my emergency contact details. Now, it will be a good idea to set up at least 5 emergency contacts there. In this case, there's just 1 on this example, but 5 would make sure that actually somebody will be able to answer the phone if somebody was calling in an emergency. The other good thing that smartphones do, as well as having that information on the home screen, the lock screen, if I thought I was going to collapse or I was being attacked, I could actually just hold my power button for 5 seconds or touch it 5 times, depending on how I've set it up, and that will call the emergency services for me. It will then also make contact with my emergency contacts, sends them a map of where I am, sends them pictures of where I am, what it sees from the front camera and the back camera, and in some countries it will allow sharing of your medical ID with the emergency response as well. So make sure you set that up. Then the fourth thing I want you to do with your smartphone is download an app called What3words. Because people struggle to say where they are in an emergency, because over half of emergency services receive daily calls from people who don't know exactly where they are, or they might struggle to describe the location of an incident. Now, describing exactly where help is needed can be challenging and quite stressful, particularly in unfamiliar or unaddressed areas such as a big park or wood. And call handlers and dispatch teams often can't detect where people are automatically, and they can't receive drop pins like you might do on WhatsApp, for example. OS survey maps found that 3/4 of UK adults can't read a map, which makes it even more difficult to explain or describe exactly where they are. So therefore, What3words makes it easy to communicate precise locations. And what What3words is, it has divided the world into a grid of 3 square meters. And each square has been given a unique combination of 3 random words. For example, the best viewpoint over Durdle Door in Dorset is laptop, processes, and works. I've seen What3words work, and it is brilliant. When I was volunteering as a emergency responder, we had a call to a big park, and we were told to go to a specific place in this park, a bowls club. Now, this bowls club was not easily recognisable in this park. There's no signpost to it, but we were given 3-word location for that bowls club, making it very easy for the emergency responders to be able to get to that cardiac arrest quickly without a delay. And that's why it's so important. So make sure you download What3words. Make sure you update your medical ID. Make sure you register your phone with the 999 tech service. And please share that information about Silent 55. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with friends.